know where this market's going, happening. We don't know when this confrontation is going to go over. We don't know all the other moving parts. At the end of the day, I'm going to leave it at that. We are day traders. We're here to make money every day, a little bit of money every day, every week, every hour, so that we're green. We're hit singles and doubles hitters. We're not here to hit home runs. We're here to share what we know over 40 years of experience. In my opinion, there's nobody better than David and our team to share with you the simplest things, right? David's going to give you the 5 secrets of successful day trading. We're going to try and give you enough information so when you leave here, whether you stay with us or not, join Wall Street Global, join Apex, whether you join us or not, if you follow the rules that we lay down tonight, you are going to be a 50% better trader tomorrow, whether we see you again or not. I'm passing it to my man, Dave. I love you.
Thank you, Peter. Give me some ones. Can everybody see my chart? Give me some ones. Everybody see my chart of the MES futures? All right, cool beans. All right. So when I start talking about technicals, guys and girls, I'm going to talk to you about the opening range breakout, which worked for about 40 points. I'm going to talk to you about our moving averages, which we just hit our biggest EMA, our 200 EMA, and paid 5 points on the way down. We're going to talk about all that stuff. But first and foremost, and more importantly than any of that, okay, I'm going to talk to you about some simple rules that we have. And then my compadre, Ken Fibonacci, is going to come on and give you guys a little lesson on psychology, which is, again, guys and girls, this is the easier part of what we do. We can teach anybody how to read these charts. Anybody. I don't care if you've never traded. I don't care if you're struggling. I don't care if you've never passed an eval. I don't care. This is the easier part of what we do, okay? The hardest part of what we do is controlling our emotions, knowing what to do when we get into a trade, and the proper risk management. If you guys can look on my chart, can everybody see this white box up here? Everybody see this? Okay. This is something that Scotty, one of my partners in the room, it's a code that we have written that automatically tells you how many contracts you can trade depending on what your risk is, okay? Now, right now, the ATR, for those of you who don't know, the average true range in the ESs is 5.5 points. And I'll talk more about this when we get into technical analysis. But this is telling me that I can't even trade one full contract with a $200 risk. If I want to change this, guys, okay, all I have to do, and guys, this is built into all of your charts. It is something that is one button to push. This has saved so many people from blowing up their accounts. I have it right here, my risk management setup, right here, okay? We always have this set on 75% of the ATR. Let's say I want to risk $500. I just hit okay. And now it tells me, guys and girls, I can trade 2.5 contracts with a 4-point stop. That is my $500 risk. Is this a sales pitch? Not yet, Dina. This is just us trying to give you as much useful information as we possibly can. Does anybody in this room think this would be useful to them to automatically automate your stop, your profit target, and how many contracts that you can trade? It is invaluable, guys and girls. If I am trading the micros, check it out. And I want to risk $500, I can trade 25 contracts with a 4-point stop. Okay? Now, if I'm trading 25 contracts with a 4-point stop, this is something that we can add to TradingView or Interactive Brokers with one push of a switch. Boom. I usually, because this is my personal trading account, and I really don't trade a lot of futures here. I'm trading all my futures on Apex. Okay? So here, I keep my maximum risk on $200. And this is all one button, guys and girls, that you're going to push and get it all set up. That's our opening range breakout. Let me get back to risk management. There it is. Boom. $200. Boom. Boom. So now this tells me I can trade 8 contracts with a 5-point stop. Boom. Okay. Yeah, anywhere that this is a code that we've written that you could set up. All right. The most important part of trading is what we're going to talk about for a few minutes now, guys and girls. And again, we're going to give away some accounts. Everybody chill out, okay? Relax. The number one rule, MNQ, if I want to put up MNQ. Okay, I can trade 4 contracts with a 25-point stop and risk $200. Boom. This is a risk management indicator that we have built into our charts. We have a course on this that we sell alone for $200. But again, I don't want to talk about this yet. We're going to conclude this for anyone who buys any of our courses tonight. It's going to be included for free. Okay? For free. Software, you just have to download Thinkorswim or TradingView. All right? Okay. The first thing that we do when we are trading, and guys, tell me this. Tell me this. How many people in this room are not using stop orders? And be honest, guys. Give me some ones if you're not using stop orders or you're using mental stops. Good. A lot of us. I use both. I always tell people if you're using mental stop, you're mental. Why, guys? Because if we put in a stop order and it starts getting towards where we're going to get stopped out of the trade, what do we do more often than not? How many of us will cancel that stop order and give it a little more room? Besides me. Mm-hmm. Right?
It's a typical emotional impulse.
Everybody. And Ken's going to talk about this in a minute. We're going to have losing trades, guys and girls. Okay? It's part of doing business. Doesn't mean you're a bad trader. I give it 20 more ticks. And then when you get 20 ticks down, you give it another 20 ticks. And that's how you blow up accounts, guys. We do not treat these accounts like candy because we can buy them for $40, guys and girls. No.
We don't.
No,
this is serious. This is serious business. It's serious.
All right? I am going to have a stop order on every single trade that I do. And here it tells me what my stop order is. That's it. If I'm trading the MESs and the ATR is 5, that's going to be my stop order. How many people in this room do not know what ATR is? Give me a one. One of the most important things that we have to know. Wow, especially if you're trading futures. All right, good. Let me go over that. ATR, guys and girls, is the average true range. That adds up the last 14 5-minute candlesticks and gives it the average of each of those candlesticks. That is what I am always going to use for my stop order. So when I get into a trade and it tells me 8 contracts, 5 points, that is the most I am willing to risk on that trade. That is it. If it goes down and hits my stop order, I have lost $200. That's it. One of the big rules that we have, guys and girls, is I want to take profits right away when I get into a trade. Okay? This is what we do. This is what we do. If I have a 5-point ATR and I get in with my 8 contracts, up 1.5 points or 2, I'm taking off 25% of my contracts. And this is on every single trade that I do. And then if we can get half the ATR on our whole trade, that is a good trade. Okay? We are not here to hit home runs. If I'm trading the ESs, guys and girls, with a 5-point ATR, and I do 2 contracts, and I make 2 points, I have made $200. May not sound like a lot of money, right? If I make $200 a day, I am making, guys, $50,000 a year. How many people could use an extra $50,000 a year? Anybody? Give me some ones. That's $200 a day. Okay? $100 a day is an extra $25,000 a year. $50 a day is an extra $12,000. What I'm trying to get through to you guys is do not go for home runs. And once I have taken my profit, okay, in my trade, any profit that I get, once I have taken my profit, I am raising my stop order to break even. Mega, mega, mega important. Okay? Mega important. Do not ever turn a winning trade into a losing trade. How many people stay in a trade too long, never take any profits, and they end up losing money? Give me some ones.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems everybody has.
Guys, you're not alone. This is why people fail at trading. It has nothing to do with the charts. It has nothing to do with anything else other than trade management once you get into a trade. That's it.
Risk management, money management, trade management.
And I can't wait till Ken goes because he's going to blow your minds with some of the stuff that he's talking about.
Right.
All right, I'm just putting an order out to get into a trade, and I will tell you when we get into the trade exactly what we're doing.
Average true range, Scott. Average true range.
Average true range just adds up the last 14 5-minute candlesticks and tells you what the average true range. Dalton, I'd rather go to break even too soon and take my couple of points on whatever trade I get into than let it go and hit my stop order without having taken any profits. Okay. So look, I will do this sometimes. If I make 2 points, I'll let it go against me 2 points. Then it's a break-even trade. But we are big proponents of putting some money in the bank. Okay. And again, it depends on what kind of trade that we are in, right? If we look back here, guys and girls, this is a downtrend. So when I get into a downtrend in a future, I'm going to stay in that trade until it breaks the trend. So we're going to talk about a technique a little bit later on where we can make 20, 30, 40, 50 points on a trade. All right. We're always starting on a 5-minute chart, and I'm getting away from things a little bit, but it's okay. This hit our trend line, guys, at 3:15 this afternoon at 75.50, and it went down 75 points from there.
Amazing.
This is
amazing
a trend
day.
trade.
Yep.
This is where it told us to cover the trade when we hit our pivot point, and then that worked for 10 points. We'll talk more about that. Okay. We are going to have a stop order on every single trade that we do from now on, no matter what. Base it on the ATR. Take some profits fairly quickly. Raise your stops to break even. Anyone have any questions about that? Anybody? Because that's mega, mega important. I'm going to go over all my technical analysis in a little bit, guys and girls. Okay? Price action was crazy today. We had a great day today. A great day. And I can't tell you, anyone in this private trading room here, guys and girls, how many trades did we miss by 1/4 of a point today? 5? 6? I don't even remember. But we had a very good trading day today. We had a great trading day Monday. We had a great trading day Tuesday. Both Monday and Tuesday, guys, we were done by 10:30 in the morning. Done. Okay? Which brings me to my next point. There's only a couple of ways we can blow up a trading account. 1, we don't have a stop order. 2, guys and girls, we don't average into trades. I don't average if I'm in a good trade and buy more on the way up. And I don't average into a bad trade when it's going against me. That's how you blow up trading accounts. Do not average into trades. Why do I not ever have to average into a trade? Because when I get into a trade, I am getting in it with my full amount of contracts when my chart tells me to. We were just looking to enter into a trend trade here. Again, I'll talk about this in a little bit. But give me some ones, guys and girls, if you can see that this bar down just hit my blue bar. Everybody see this? Give me some ones. Okay? The ESs are in a spectacular uptrend right now. This is what we call an uptrend, just like this was a downtrend. We just pulled back to our 9 EMA at 75.46. We would have gotten in on our 9 EMA to enter a trend trade at 75.46. Okay? The low on that candle exactly hit the 9 EMA, and it is up 6 points from there. How's that for a trade? It's up 6 points from there. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. That's a trend trade. That's a trade we will stay in now until it hits this resistance all the way up here. But again, I'm getting my head of it. I digress. But I just wanted to show you how beautifully this trend trade worked on this nice little pullback there. Okay, so when we get into a trade, depending on what kind of trade it is, I'm getting in with my full amount of contracts. I do not have to average into a trade. Okay? Do not average into trades. It is a recipe for disaster. I want to show you something else that happened at 2 o'clock today. We are always starting on a 5-minute chart, guys and girls. If we don't have support or resistance on a 5-minute chart, that's when we start expanding our time frame. And again, I'll talk more about that when we get into the technical analysis in a little bit. Okay? When we don't have support or resistance on a 5-minute chart, that's when we have to go look for some support or resistance. Okay. So, do not average into trades. How many of us have done this, guys and girls? Started out the day gangbusters and ended up losing money. All of us, right? All of us. Every single one of us. First of all, it's the worst feeling in the world. You say, and here's what happens, right? We're having a good day. You have one bad trade. What's our first thought when you have one bad trade? I got to run back into the next trade.
Got to get it back.
I got to do more size to get it back. And that's how we end up blowing up our trading accounts. We will never, ever, ever turn a winning trade into a losing trade. And we will never turn a winning day into a losing day, ever. Okay? Jacob, I'll trade 10 trades a day if that's what sets up for us. There are days when we have 5 trades. There have been days, guys and girls, where I have sat here in my private trading room with 100 people and not made a trade. 0. Okay? We are the most patient and disciplined traders you will ever see in your lives. And we don't get away from it. And that's why we make money on balance, period. End of story. I've had my private trading room for 5 years. We have made money for 5 years. That is the bottom line, okay? We're at between a 75 and 80% win rate for the year, documented. We journal every single trade that we do, which is something Ken's going to talk about, okay? We are scalpers, Julian. Not a dirty word.
Not a bad word. Not a bad word. We don't trade on FOMO, hype, and hope. Those are not sustainable trading strategies. We trade on technical analysis and price action. That's the only reason.
100%. Okay. And again, the hardest part of doing this is what we are talking about right now. It's not even close. All right. If you have a goal, and I don't even like to have a goal. Okay. I like to have a number that if I hit, I had a good day. Right. I do not look at my P&L when I'm trading in the morning. How many people, every time they get into a trade, are staring at the P&L every time it goes up and down $2? Especially if you're a beginning trader, this is very, very common. Okay? Very, very common. Get in your trades. Have your plan when you get in a trade. Here's where my stop order is. Here's where I'm taking my profits. I'm going to trail this stop up now, and I'm never turning this into a losing trade. All right? The money is a byproduct of what we do. It's not why we do what we do. Okay? We are operators of a system, and Ken's going to talk about that in a minute. If my goal is to make $200 a day and I make $200 or close to it, leave. Go do something else. Pete, what's the most precious commodity in the world?
Time. Things I must earn.
And we are not getting it back ever. Okay? I had my first grandson. He's a year old. You tell me where a year went, right? Yeah. I remember standing in a crowd on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with Peter in 1985. Literally.
Yeah, feels like yesterday. Feels like yesterday.
We were trading Best Buy. I was a specialist broker. Peter was a broker on the floor. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah. And this life just goes really fast, guys. I make my people, and I can't make anybody do anything, but I try to make my people in the private trading room. And this happened Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. I try to make them leave when we've had a good morning. And again, what's a good morning to you? $50, $100, $200, $1,000, $2,000. What we do, guys and girls, with Apex is very scalable. And we just tell people to crawl before they walk. Start out with trading 1 contract in the MESs. Go to 2 MES contracts. Go to 4 MES contracts. Go to 2 ES contracts. Go to 5 ES contracts. Go to 10 ES contracts. You can take this wherever you want. Okay? That's the best thing about having an Apex behind us. The cost of entry to learn how to do this is minimal. Absolutely minimal. Okay? But again, we don't treat these like they're candy and have 800 or 900 accounts by the time you start taking any payouts for them. And we teach you when to take a payout. We teach you every single rule that Apex has. And if you follow them, you're going to get paid. I don't want to hear any bullshit from anybody. Okay?
Yeah.
Follow the rules, you're going to get paid. It's that simple. Yeah. And we lay that all out for you. Every rule, trailing drawdown, end of day, how much you need to take profit, all that stuff. We lay that exactly out for you. So if you're at or close to your goal, please do not trade anymore and go home. Okay.
Go do something you enjoy. I mean, that's the bottom line is you go, the ultimate thing about life is find something you love to do, get really good at it, and then have a whole bunch of fun. I mean, that's the bottom line here. That's what we're trying to impose on you. David and I, if every day we do what we do is like being in the Super Bowl, right? I've been doing this for 41 years. So is David. We show up for work every day because we love what we're doing. And we love motivating you all to be that person and find something you love to do. That's That's the whole point of this thing,
Yeah.
right? Money is a byproduct, and Ken and Kevin will tell you that it's a byproduct of all of this, but that's the bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, do we have fun when we do this, guys and girls? It's always fun when you're making money. It's not fun when you're losing money. We know that. But, this isn't life or death. Learn how to do it the right way. And what we're talking about now, guys and girls, again, is just the most important part of this. It is not about the X's and O's, not even close. Okay, last thing I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to turn it over to Ken. He's going to give you a little taste of what the psychology lesson that we have in the course is. And it is effing spectacular. When Ken finishes, let's do this. Before Ken goes, let me finish my last point. Then, Pete, I'm going to let you give away 5 free Apex accounts. Okay. Then we'll have Ken go after we give away the 5 free accounts. And then we're going to get into technical analysis after that, guys and girls. Does anybody have any questions about anything that we talked about yet? Struggling with lust. Yeah, we all lust to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
We do, but that's not what this is about.
No.
Those the people you see making those big obscene amounts of money, they're losing the big obscene amounts of money also. They're doing, guys, I used to show everybody what I did, my P&L, my Apex, all this stuff. And someone in my room said to me, Dave, stop doing that. You can't do that. You're promoting FOMO. And, here I was trying to show that we do okay and we do well, but who cares? Everybody's journey is their own. That's the bottom line, right? We don't talk about money. We don't show money. The only time I will ever post things about money is when my students send me an email saying, Dave, look at these payouts I just got from Apex. That's the only time we will ever talk about money, okay? Be humble in this life, guys and girls. Humility is my biggest freaking thing. That is my biggest thing. It's one of the greatest attributes you can have. Like you said, we're not showing Lamborghinis. It's never going to happen, okay? I live a very simple life. I can't wait to get up and trade every single day with my trades. Yep. I don't know how to do anything else, guys and girls. I've been doing this for over 40 years. I'm only 42, so I started when I was 2, okay? But I've been doing this for 40 years. And this is my love. This is my life. This is my passion. It's just a great, if you can figure this out, what is there anything better? And we can help you to figure this out, okay? Last thing I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to Ken. There are going to be days where nothing works, guys and girls, okay? Yeah, TradingView and TradeEvade is perfect. There are going to be days where, I'm going to get to those questions. There are going to be days when nothing works. If I have 3 maximum loss losing trades in one day, so if my max loss is 200, and I lose 200, and I lose 200, and I lose 200, I am done trading for the day also. Not going to sit there and blow up my trading account. It's not going to happen. If my maximum loss is $200, my maximum loss for the day is $600. That is it. Because again, that's how you start blowing up your trading accounts. Okay. How do you mentally stop? That's a great question, Teresa. Peter will tell you, Peter, who does he have to hire?
You hire a guy, $200 a month with a 2x4, and he stands behind you. And when you do stupid shit, he smacks you in the head with the piece of wood. And that's the best way. You'll save yourself a lot of money. Look, over trading and revenge trading are the 2 problems on either side of the coin here. Right? Over trading is when you actually have made your goal and you decide, I just got to get a little more, and that's when you turn a winning trade into a losing trade or a winning day into a losing day. The revenge trading is when you lose money and you don't turn the machine off after 3 max loss trades and walk away and deal with it emotionally and just move on to go do something fun, but you have to get it back, and you will turn a $200, $300, $400, $500 loss into a $2,000, $3,000 loss. And that absolutely makes no sense. So this is a mindset we're trying to teach you. Discipline, consistency. That's how you get away with over trading and revenge trading. The bottom line, have a stop order on every trade so you know when you get in. Take a profit immediately and move your stop up to break even. You just made a little money and you can't lose money on that trade, and use your trailing stops. These are the simple rules that we teach, and David is a master at it, and the whole team is, right? This is not difficult. But the consistency, but the mindset is the key to this thing, and you have to follow. You can't use some of your rules and some of our rules, right? We've been doing this a long time, and we perfected in a way to actually make a little bit of money, And when you're losing money, know what to do with that. That's the bottom line. It's the greatest thing in the world. Never turn a winning day into a losing day. Never turn a losing trade. Okay, know when to stop trading when you're making money. Know when to stop trading when you're losing money. That's the bottom line. Pick a goal, what you want for your day. When you hit it, turn the machine off. These are the simple rules.
I charge $100. The 2x4 is an extra 50.
Yeah. I got guys who'll do it for 50. It's all good.
All right, Pete, let's do this, guys and girls. And then, Ken, you're up in 2 minutes. Let's give away 5 free accounts. Guys, don't
Yep.
post anything.
Don't post
Don't
anything.
post anything.
I'm going to call out your
You're
name.
going to send an email to wsgta.com@gmail.com. Stop is based on the ATR. Roman, post the email. Matt, post the email. If you hear your name called, send an email to wsgta.com@gmail.com. Someone please post that for me. And they will give you your free account.
All right, I'm ready to go. I'm going to pick 5 people. I'm going to call out your name. When you hear it, send an email to that David just said. Do not post your name. Do not do that. I'm not going to pick you then. Just let me pick what's going on here. I've got. Let's go. We've got.
Hold on, Pete. Stop posting, and then we need the person that Peter picks to say that they are here. Stop posting. Anyone who posts from this moment on is not getting a course.
Okay, let's stay with me, everybody. We've got Doug Mandel. Doug Mandel, you're number 1.
Doug Mandel, are you here? Howie's cousin? That is Howie Mandel's cousin.
Yep, Howie Mandel's cousin.
Doug is here. Okay, next.
Okay, then you've got Coletto Cover. Coletto Cover.
Coletto Cover, are you here? Coletto Cover, Coletto Cover, Coletto Cover, going once. He's here. Next, Pete.
Okay, then you've got Erica Byfield. We need a lady here. Erica Byfield.
Erica's here. Number 4. Boom.
Okay, then we've got, this is a hard name. Sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly. Tharsikan Sivakumar.
Yes, Mr. Siva Kumar. He's here. Boom, on top of it. Last one for now.
Last one is going to be Kelly Smith. Kelly Smith, are you here?
Smith. Are you here, Kelly? Kelly's here. Boom. Send an email, wsgta.com@gmail.com. We're going to do more in a couple of minutes, guys and girls. All right, guys and girls. One thing that I have done here in Wall Street Global Trading Academy, and it wasn't hard for me to do, and Peter to do, is surround ourselves with people who are better at what they do than we are. Because there's a lot of things that I'm not great at. So we have surrounded ourselves with people who are better at what they do than we are. I'm going to introduce you to Ken in about 30 seconds. We have Scotty Bavell here. We have Kevin Wynn here. Kevin is our options expert. I'll let Ken introduce himself and tell you what he does. And these guys are the best in the business, bar none. All right, Ken, I'm going to turn it over to you, my friend. And give it a tease.
Let's give it a mic check.
Mic check.
What do you got? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yep, you're good.
All right.
Psychology master.
How long you want me to run for, Dave?
People, how long in the room do you need psychology for? 2 hours, 3 hours?
10 minutes, 15
Let's
minutes?
keep it at 15.
Let's go with 10-ish. Okay.
Let's keep it.
Right.
See if we can keep it at 15, 20 minutes.
All right. I'm going to share my screen if you don't mind then.
Yes. Guys, everybody who's here, this is the most important thing you will ever talk about as far as trading is concerned. It's not even close. We'll get to some X's and O's as soon as Ken finishes this, okay? But please, every time Ken does this in our boot camp, people just go insane. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Ken.
All right. So anyway, guys, all right. So a little bit about me. I don't have a cool pedigree like Pete or Dave. I don't certainly have Pete's energy or his hair, which is fantastic. Yeah, Dave just had a grandkid and he shows pictures all the time. No, my background is one of educationally, I went to school for psychology, a little bit of behavioral and learning. And I spent a long time as a dive instructor, technical dive instructor. So I was helping people manage risk, but the kind of risk that, if you get it wrong, you die, right? So as a technical dive instructor, I'm taking people to, reasonably ridiculous depths and teaching them how to mitigate risk. So I have a different outlook. I've spoken to people who do this. If we have any military folks in the room who've seen active combat, um, you know what the adrenaline dumps are, right? This is not going to get your motor running. So, this is a personal journey. Before I really just get into any of this technical stuff, I just want to say to all you guys, first and foremost, as you approach this, be kind to yourself. Have a reasonable expectation of what you can achieve and the time frame for doing it. Okay. And for everyone who served, thank you for your service. I have not served. I'm making that statement. If people who have served, they'll understand that adrenaline dump. We get something very similar to that, which tends people to take people off a bit of a cliff when it comes to their behavior. Okay. So what I try to talk to people about is how to approach this and what lens to look at this through. You've heard Dave say it several times, this is not about the money. The money is a byproduct. That's exactly what this is. Let's demystify what we're doing first of all. First, we are scalpers. Okay. We try to use, 2-3 contracts. We try to take a couple of points, a couple of times a day, put a couple $100 away and do that fairly consistently. All right. Everything we do is based on a system. It's all based on math. Okay. We don't really have opinions about this stuff. I try to get rid of why in my vocabulary. I don't care why things go up or down. I just need to understand how I can exploit them systemically, right? Does anybody here give me a one in chat if you heard the phrase edge before? Edge, right? We do, all right. For all of you guys who know this already, bear with me. But for those of you who don't, let me just give you a very, very brief understanding of how a casino works. So what a casino does is they have a game. That game, if played by a certain set of rules, gives the casino a mathematical edge. Does everybody understand that? So a certain set of rules played in a certain order gives them a mathematical edge. We do the exact same thing. Really what we're teaching you here is how to be a systems operator. We're not really teaching you how to be a quote unquote trader. We're teaching you how to behave in a consistent and a disciplined manner and how to find and journal and mathematically prove your edge and then deploy that out into the market. And that sounds really formal and whatnot. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that we can do to harm ourselves, right? People have heard of FOMO, right? Everyone's heard of fear of missing out. You get that feeling that there's like this rapid thing that's going to happen. It's an absolute short win, and you've read something on 3 websites and somebody on Reddit confirmed it. And now you've either entered the trade too late, you've entered at peak prices, you've done something stupid, right? How do you mitigate that? We teach you how to mitigate that. Simple. All right. You define your entry rules. You do not enter a trade until the rules check. This is for those of you who are familiar with logic, if, then, else. If something happens, we react to it. If it doesn't happen, we don't react to it. All right. Psychologically, you're giving up a lot to the system, but what you're also giving up to the system is responsibility. You're not a bad trader because a trade lost. Let's see how good you guys are at math, right? Somebody in chat tell me if you have a 60% win rate, right? You win 60% of the time. Out of 10 trades, how many on average are you going to win and how many on average are you going to lose with a 60% rate? Just roughly. Okay, great. Yeah, this is super easy, right? Everybody agrees that if you have a 60% rate, right, it's a really stupid and obvious thing for me to say. But here's my point. I want to reframe that, okay? For everyone who answered the question, give me a 1 in chat if whatever your degree of annoyed is, whatever your definition of upset is, give me a 1 in chat if it bugs you when you lose a trade, like legitimately. And I expect to see a lot of 1s because then, behaviorally, why else would you be here? Right? Okay. So, all right. So I get it. A lot of people get that, right? So let's think about this logically for about 35 seconds, right? Everybody has a brain and we're going to use it. If you know your hit rate is 60%, and let's say you know that because you've journaled this, and you've proven it to yourself. I'm not telling you, Peter's not telling you, Scotty's not telling you, nobody's telling you. You can beat your chest and say proudly, I have a 60% rate. You know you're going to lose 4 out of 10 trades. Dave said it just before he let me on the mic. Losing trades are a cost of doing business. If I take 10 index cards and I write W and L on 6 of W on 6 of them and L on 4 of them, and I put them all down on the ground, face down in your living room on your coffee table, and I say to you guys, hey guys, pick all the winners. You can't. You're going to pick up losers. You have to get through the losers in order to get to the winners. Every business has a cost of doing business. Offices have to buy paper. We have to lose trades. It's just what you have to do. But we learn that it's not about losing trades. It's simply about managing those losses properly, protecting our downside risk, and living to fight another day, right? That's what we're trying to do. All right. So real quick, let's just go through some of the slides that you would see in, sorry, I have a cat on my keyboard. My God, something weird happens. It's not me. Um, all right. A lot of people are going to tell you what you're doing is gambling. Okay. They're going to tell you it's some kind of hustle, right? It's not. We just have a repeatable process that you execute in a disciplined fashion. All it is a system-based endeavor. It's kind of like launching missiles in the silos, right? All the lights go off, they flip the switches, and if the light doesn't go green, they don't flip the switch. It's pretty simple, right? Yeah, Kurvan, we're going to talk about journaling, and it's right. Um, I'm going to lay some hard truths on people. I'm a little less delicate about it than Dave is sometimes. If you don't use stops, you're gambling, and that's all there is to it. You're not controlling your downside risk, which means your losses are not going to be proportional to your wins, and you're slowly going to bleed to death, or you're going to take the elevator into the basement, one of the two. But the result is you die. So your account blows up, and that's bad for everybody. So we want to try to avoid things like the FOMO. We want to try to avoid things like confirmation bias, loss aversion. All right. Someone in chat, who holds on to positions until you hit the basement? Right? You're just holding on to a position. It's getting worse and worse. And you're like, oh, it's got to come back. It's got to come back. Right? Sometimes, yes, sometimes no. But one bad trade. Think about the example I just gave you. If you win 6 and you lose 4 net out of 10, how many did you quote unquote win? You won 6, you lost 4. How many net out of 10 did you actually win? Yeah, there you go, 2. Right? If you quote unquote sometimes don't use a stop and lose one, you've now cratered 50% of your winners. Like, this is a math problem, folks. Right? This has nothing to do with hopes and dreams and any of that stuff. It's simply a math problem. All right? You have to be quite clinical about it. The process is everything. How you behave, I'm going to tell you this, is 100% going to determine whether or not you're successful at trading. It's like golf. No one is making you mess up or making you do better. It's a one-man sport or a one-gal sport, right? There's no room for random behavior. The math doesn't allow it. You have to be accountable. All right. And Dave said it earlier. Please understand this is not about money. Money is the reason that most people get screwed up. They focus on the money. All right. But they're not focused on the process. They're not focused on what creates the money. You in the market, and I go through this in class, are so small in the scope and scale of things. You really actually don't even understand how small and insignificant you guys are in terms of the scale and scope of the market. We're talking about $7.5 trillion globally a day. All right. You're like an ant on the sidewalk that runs from the street to the building. And if you get squished in that 5 feet, maybe or maybe not. But the guy that squished you, he's going to get a coffee or a bagel or something. He doesn't give it. He's not trying to squish you. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The market doesn't care about you. But understand something, folks. It doesn't care if you win either. It's not there to stop you. It's not personal, right? So that's what that comes down to. Now, let's talk about journaling. Anybody in this room run a business, manage a business, have to buy inventory, have to keep track of something? Here's the bottom line. You cannot run a business without information. You can't run a trading system without data. Okay. And if you are not journaling, you are gambling. Okay. If you're not journaling, you don't know what works and what doesn't. You're guessing. You cannot find and verify any patterns without data. All right. You cannot be objective about anything. Everything is going to be anecdotal to you. All right. The winners are going to be half as exciting as the losers are depressing. It's going to be not a good thing. You can't even refine your system without data or verify any kind of changes. You don't even know, do you trade better in the afternoon, in the morning? Do you trade the ES? Let me ask you guys, if you trade, who in this, give me one in chat if you trade more than 3 symbols, three future symbols on the regular. Maybe like ES, gold, and oil, right? I know in the room we trade all sorts. What if after a month of journaling, you realize that you traded a 65% win rate on the ES, but you only traded a 40% win rate on the NQ, and the NQ is dragging your average down net? What would you do with that data? Right. Just focus on the ES. But unless you journal it, how do you know? Right. Let me ask you guys this. If we play a game where I just flip a coin, it's got 50-50 odds, right? If you don't know what your hit rate is, meaning if you don't know what your edge or how often you win versus how often that you lose, how do you determine how much to risk versus how much you're forced to take? You can't. Jonah's got it. Nick's got it. You can't. So, guys, this is a methodological, meaning method, step through process. You have to monitor what you're doing. You have to journal what you're doing. You have to get a handle on your edge. You have to learn how the system works. You have to learn to deploy it consistently. Your journal's going to tell you whether you're lying to yourself or not. This is a very stripped to the bone sort of situation. You guys are going to learn shit about yourselves that you never knew. Sorry, excuse my French. All right. Let's talk quick. Simulator, get out of it. All right. Your lizard brain knows it's fake. Okay. There's no real reason to lose money to learn to trade. You can use companies like we use Apex. You know, you're spending $30. You know, we give away lots of accounts, but you're spending $30 to try to do this. It's not, you're not losing money, right? You're losing time. You know, these guys were talking earlier about how time is the most valuable thing, time to do the stuff you want. Sure, that's ultra important, but keep in mind, guys, the real currency, right, is your time into these accounts, your time into the time it takes to run these accounts up to a PA account and then run them up to where you can actually get paid and then keep them. When you crater one of those, you could be losing 2, 3, 4 weeks of your time. It's terrible, right? So you have to understand, right. Couple of foundational principles. Facts. You don't know what you don't know. All right. So I'd like you to try to avoid making assumptions or filling gaps in your own understanding with some kind of weird narrative. Right. We cover everything in the risk management from a math point of view. But let's understand something, guys. The stock market doesn't reward your creativity. It doesn't care. It rewards your consistency. Right. So if you're unsure, you take a step back, you study the rules, and you wait for clarity. You stick to what the process tells you. You actually have to give up the stuff that you know and do the stuff we show you. If it doesn't work, well, and you don't like it, Dave will give you your money back. I mean, he really will. It is what it is, right? But losses are the cost of doing business. You have to psychologically get comfortable losing trades. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But the only issue is it's your obligation to manage them and keep them as small as possible, right? A well-executed trade, Dave will tell you this, that goes against you is no different than a well-executed trade that goes in your favor, right? From a technical point of view, right? So if you have to visualize it, just visualize it as taking the stairs up. Second thing, who would play a game for money that they don't know all the rules to? It sounds stupid when you put it like that, but a lot of people do it every day in the market. If you don't genuinely understand the rules of the game you're getting self into, you're going to get slaughtered. All right. Operate the system. Don't try to be a system, right? You didn't create any of this, right? Your job is simply to operate it. That is a very easy place to be psychologically. Think of yourself as a pilot in a plane or a race car driver in the car. You didn't build the car, right? You're just operating the system. Don't improvise, right? Your journal will tell you what works and when. All right. Don't assume knowledge you don't have. All right. You're going to specialize through your data. All right. This is more, right? This is more about journaling. You're going to gather these results. The only way to do it is to journal it, right? So here's some realities. We're not investing. Okay. We're not building long-term positions. We're exploiting small, high probability moves. All right. I told you about how a casino works. We're basically the dealer. If the dealer breaks the rules, the dealer loses his job. If you break the rules, you lose trades, but you're accountable to yourself, right? So I recommend an accountability partner. But that aside, everyone, boys and girls, pull up your big boy pants, pull up your big girl pants. It's accountability time, right? Everybody presses their own buttons. You are responsible for your P&L at the end of the day, all right? You're better off not even looking at it until you make a couple of trades. Understand, we're not trying to figure out what the market's doing. We don't care. Okay. You can't know what the market's going to do. And if you took if you end up taking the course, you'll see in my larger section of this, I explain how big it actually is with graphics too. And people who've been doing this a long time truly don't understand it. So it's interesting. But if you think you know something's going to happen in the market, look, guys, just stop. You don't, right? You can lie to yourself. People do it all the time, right? Unless you have some kind of mental disorder, you're not going to fool yourself, right? So you don't know what the market's going to do any more than an ant knows if it's going to get stepped on crossing the sidewalk, right? Um, Emotion disrupts the process, all right? We try not to get let me back up. One thing that the room is great about and has been for years is the culture. We support each other. We are all looking for the same setups, the same needles in the same haystacks, right? We are cooperative. We are not competitive. I am the fun police. I am absolutely the fun police. We had a guy today. He's a great guy. He puts up great trades. He cheated an entry, and it just reminded me to tell everybody, don't cheer this guy on because, cheating the rules doesn't do anybody any good in the long run. It shows the new folks that you can win if you break the rules. That's an anecdotal, you know, example, but mathematically, it doesn't pay to break the rules. So we are really educational centric. If you're new to this, you're going to find a home here. If you're advanced, we have some really advanced people and we could do some pretty fun stuff, right? But you know, you can't get excited about wins and losses. This is not a horse race. The stock can't hear you rooting for it. We're not kids, right? It's not a game show. You have to remain emotionally neutral. All right. You have to maintain the integrity of your rules and your system. The market doesn't care, and neither should you, and neither should your process. All right. Discipline, simple foundation, right? If you can't do the same thing over and over again to produce the result you want to produce, then you need to work on your discipline muscle. All right. Dave said it. The system's the focus, not the money. Money is simply a byproduct of following the system. All right. If you chase the process, not the outcome. Most people fail because they think they're trading money. I got news for you, folks. You're trading rules and you're trading probabilities. It has nothing to do with money. If you calculate, so to speak, the vectors properly, you're the money, it's like turning a crank. The money falls out the other side. All right. But it's a real wobbly crank. And if you don't do it right, it doesn't spin. All right. It's not gambling because we use data. Again, here's a simple thing. When you go to a casino, by definition, are you gambling? Yes or no? Anybody want to answer that? When you go to a casino, are you gambling? Yeah. Now, here's the inverse to that. Is the casino gambling against you? Right. No. Why? Yeah. Yeah. Let's assume you're not a card counter. The house wins because the house has the statistical, mathematical advantage. And that's what our system creates. A mathematical advantage. The house does lose. Casinos do lose. But net over time, they make it back. All right. Guys, it's a business. Treat it like one. We're not a bunch of 20-year-olds with Lambos and bling bling on Insta. That's not what we do. Dave calls it tic tac. It is what it is, right? He sings old songs all day. It's fantastic. Just this is if you want to go to the circus, go to the circus, okay? But every successful business is going to run on metrics, all right? Without any kind of data, you're operating blind. So just treat it like a business. I'm not going to harp too much on journaling. I will if you take the course, all right? FOMO, simply a sign you're off process. Chasing trades outside of your plan, emotional response. Not good for anybody, all right? Dave will tell you this. Trade real money, even small. There is an emotional difference between training the simulator and trading real money, even if you're only trading micros in a eval account. It just is. Anybody want to back that one up? Go from a sim to something simple like an eval account, and you went from being the Incredible Hulk to like just an average dude, right? And you get the cold sweat. Does anybody get like sweaty palms when they actually enter the trade? Order filled. Stop filled. It's just, yeah, weak leg. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something, guys. It's kind of like a dog that's been shocked with a collar 8 million times. If you get it, just here's what I recommend, right? Trade one or two micros. Well, trade two, because then you can scale out of the trade and learn how to manage your way out of a trade. Don't trade one contract because you're not learning how to manage that. But Dave will get into that. But you can start small and just trade small and then, prove to yourself it works. And then, like he said, it's completely scalable. You want to run 20 accounts all at the same time simultaneously? Well, you can do that. If you want to spend the money, feel free to do it. Right. I don't recommend it, right? But at the same time, it's possible, it's scalable. All right. And keep in mind something someone asked earlier. It doesn't matter if you're talking about future stocks, options. Our system works for anything you can put a chart to. Doesn't make any difference. Okay. Dave and I was in Dave's room for 6 years. We did stocks for what, three? I was there for 3.5 years before options even entered the futures even entered the picture. So we've been doing this long before futures became, the hot new hotness. Um, we're going to talk about math in and we're going to talk about statistics. You will understand by the end of the course how the math actually works. We've already talked about casinos. All right. Um, we try to keep our stops tight. All right. If you're working with a tight risk like scalping, you need to be very process oriented because we have a very small window of opportunity. So there's kind of less room for error. Right. So precision becomes critical, which means kind of adherence to the rules is non-negotiable. You have to do the process. Right. We've already talked about this losses, cost of doing business. This is an interesting one. There's a lot of people in chat saying, teach us this, show us this, teach us this. Listen, Dave has 5 different types of trades. He was gracious enough to let me curate one. So 6, actually, technically, right? So people are like dogs, right? I like fast moving trades. I do a momentum range break trade. I love it. I also like bounce, like reversal trades. But I'm not a trend trade guy. I kind of need to know if I'm right sooner rather than later. All right. Not all dogs bark. Right. Not all babies are colicky. Right. And not everyone has the patience for a trend trade. Not everyone has the nerves for a breakout trade. But the beauty of this is you don't have to try to squash a round peg into a square hole. He has a lot of different trade types that allow you to, find what works for you, right? You need to know your emotional threshold, guys. Everyone has a dollar amount where they start to sweat. You need to know what yours are. I like to call it the point at which you start doing galactically dumb shit, right? Everybody knows what that level is. For some people, it's $20 a trade on a loss. For some people, it's 200. For some people, it's 1,000. But there is a point where your palms start to sweat and you start to behave in a way that you know is bad. All right. I'm very much a physical barrier guy. You guys ever see Star Wars? Here's my analogy. It's very simple. When the laser beams are shooting down the hallway and the big door comes down and the laser beams just stop, they can't go through the big giant door. So if you have a stop and you know you're going to start acting crazy at $50, don't put yourself in a position to risk more than $50. It'll help your behavior get to the point where you can start to manage these trades. All right. I'm going to wrap up with this, guys. You have to have some practical concerns beyond the psychology. Do you have a good computer? Right? Do you have a solid internet connection? Do you have a plan if your internet connection goes down? Like, do you have an app on the phone, or do you have some other way to get on the internet and get to your account? Does your broker allow you to trade the way you want to trade? Right? When you're using Apex and you choose Trade of 8 or Ninja Trade, like the software has different capabilities, right? Is your personal user interface set up for maximum speed? We spend a lot of time with folks. What Dave showed you on his screen, we have a 1 button setup for that. You press the button and your interface, bing, bang, boom, looks like his, right? That's what you're buying. When a lot of us have been here for a long time and we've written a lot of cool scripts. We've made this really, quite frankly, it's ridiculously easy, right? To just get up and running, right? Big question. Are you journaling after every trade? If you're not serious. And you will never be serious until you decide to journal every single trade, right? So guys, I'm going to leave you with this. It's a process-driven practice. If you don't ever buy anything from us or see us again, cool, whatever. All right. I know Dave will say the same thing. He's not a hard seller. Understand this. And this doesn't matter what system you use. It's process-driven if you're a technical trader. This is not a test of your intelligence. It's not a gamble. It's not a competition. It's real simple. Your job is to sort of refine a trading system that works for you. Everybody's different. Everybody behaves differently. All right. But what works for you based on actual, real boots in the trenches data, right? I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your predictions. And I really don't care about your hopes and dreams. All right. Right. But over time, if you discipline and if you journal, your process is going to evolve into something that's suited to your personality and your risk tolerance, and you'll be able to function in that environment. Okay. All right, guys. So with that, just keep in mind, you're not a good trader if you win. You're not a bad trader because you lost. It's just basically a simple series of random outcomes, and we're trying to profit from it. All right. So, guys, have a good rest of the webinar. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them in chat for you.
Thank you, Ken. And guys and girls, I just have to tell you that, yeah, that is the most important part of trading, period. It's not even close. That's it in a nutshell. It is not even close. And that was
It's a
just
big
15
nutshell.
minutes Ken gave you. We do 2 hours of that in a course. And that is something that we just pound into our people because that's going to be the difference between you making money in this and losing money. It is not the charts, period. It is not the charts, period. Yeah, well, you can keep popping questions in. We'll get somebody to answer them. Okay. All right. Let's talk some technical analysis, guys and girls. Then we'll give away some more accounts. All right. Can Roman or Matt post all of the technical analysis that we use? We think so, Vic. I'm going to show you some setups today that just worked spectacularly. I just want you guys to have all the technical analysis that we use. Okay. All right. Everybody see that? We posted it. We use a 9 EMA, a 15 EMA, a 30 EMA, a 65 EMA, and a 200 EMA. Then we use pivot points. And we also have all sorts of information in our charts, previous day high, previous day low, previous week high, previous day close. Any of those things can be used to get into a trade if it fits our trading criteria. Okay. And again, guys, we start this, like I know a lot of people are asking. I don't care if you don't know what a future is, and I don't care if you don't know what a stock is. Okay. Our course comes with lifetime mentorship. That means we get together every Thursday night with everybody. We answer questions. We go over trades. That is part of what you get. We also have included Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets, where Scotty trades with you for 3.5 hours every Tuesday night and Thursday night. That is also all included. Okay. We teach you the opening range breakout. We teach you every single thing, and we hold your hand throughout the whole process. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question here. How many people in this room have ever, not yet. Okay. We shared all our technical analysis. Let's look at today, guys and girls. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Here's today. This was early in the morning.
Okay? Perfect trend trade day, right?
No, not really. This was early in the morning. All right. We had an order out down here on our previous day low. We went down 20 points and missed it by 1/4 of a point. No trade. Spiked up to our 200 EMA. Okay. Our 200 EMA is the strongest of our moving averages. We did do a short there, and it went like 6 points against us, but then it ended up playing out and we made a really nice trade. This was the first great trade of the day. We also use pivot points in our charts. What we're looking for in the futures is at least a 10-point move to hit one of our moving averages or a pivot point. Okay.
The screen is not changing because it's from today. Whoever said that.
Yeah, I'm just changing the time in it. So,
yeah.
So on this one bar, guys and girls, we went from a high of 75.88 to a low of 75.60.50. And we had a pivot point at 75.61. We broke the support level by 1/2 of a point. And within 5 minutes, we went back up 16 points. Okay, this was our first really good trade of the day, right? So we're always looking at a 5-minute to start with, Ted. If we don't have support and resistance on a 5-minute, then we will change the time frame. Okay. Okay. So this is our first really good trade of the day. Before we could put our order in to sell the second part and trail it up, we made like 7 points on that trade. Boom. So that was when something moves at least 10 points and hits a pivot point or one of our moving averages, that's when we are getting into a trade. Okay. Yeah, our system works in slow markets. Absolutely. Not as busy, but I think, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah, we had 2 or 3 trades last night, Tuesday night, made a couple of bucks. Okay. All right. When we are looking at a chart, any of our technicals below where it's trading is support, Ken, and any of our technicals above where it's trading is resistance. Support, resistance. We spent most of the day doing absolutely nothing till 2 o'clock when the Fed made the announcement. All right. Everybody knows that when the Fed is making an announcement and any other big news events coming out, you can take your technicals and throw them in the garbage. There's only one trade setup that we look at when something like this is happening. Okay. Well, you could see here we blasted through the pivot point. You could see here we blasted through the pivot point. Green dots are our pivot points. Under normal circumstances, I would have bought it here. I would have bought it here. But because we knew the Federal Reserve was making their announcement, we have no orders. Ladies and gentlemen, don't even think about putting an order out. If you tried to buy this anywhere in here, you got blown out of the water. However, this set up for one of our trades. It's called a far from moving average trade. When something gets really extended from its closest moving average, okay, this is a 5-minute chart on Think or Swim. Look at the bottom of this bar, guys and girls. Give me some ones if you can see the bottom of this bar. Everybody. Okay. Look at the RSI, the relative strength, when we got to the bottom of that bar. The relative strength was right around 20. The way we use our RSI, this indicator on the bottom, guys and girls, is if it gets close to 20, we look for a reversal. And if it gets close to 80 on the upside, we look for a reversal. So in this bar somewhere, we're looking to get long when we get to a 20 RSI. And if it went up near 80, we would be looking to get short. This is why we never have to average into a trade, okay? Because we're waiting for this signal. When this happens, we're going to go to a 1-minute chart. And this is one of the techniques that we teach you guys. We lay this out. Every technique that I'm talking about here, we walk you through exactly how to do. And especially when you come on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, Scotty runs the Tuesday and Thursday nights. We teach you all this stuff. And that is included in any course you buy with us, all right? So we went to a 1-minute chart, and this is the only time we're ever going to use a 1-minute chart at 2 o'clock. Check this out. 1-minute chart. There it is. Okay? Check this out, guys and girls. The second we see this green bar on a 1-minute chart, we jump in with a market order. We didn't have to buy it anywhere in here. It wasn't stretched out until here. We're on a 5-minute chart. It got to a 20 RSI. Check, look what happened here, guys and girls. And this is a very simple, it's easy, a little harder to execute. But the second we see this green bar, the reason I want to show you this, guys and girls, is when you see these big news events happening, stay away, but look for this trading setup. It is spectacular, and it's either going to work very quickly or it's not. Okay? 1-minute chart. The second I see this green bar, I'm getting in with a market order. Let's just say I bought 2 contracts. Okay? My stop order is going at the low sale of the bar I got in on. I have an extremely tight stop. The low here we made, guys, was 75.14. Let's say I get in at 17. Okay? Enter the second you see it. Do not wait for this 1-minute green bar to close. Okay? So let's say we got in at 18 even. I'm in at 18. The low is 14. My stop order is 14. I'm only risking 4 points on this trade. In this same 1-minute bar, guys, we went from 75.14 to 75.30. That is 16 points. 16 points in one bar. If you had 2 contracts and you made 5 points, you made $500. It took about 10 seconds for this trade to work out.
It was a spectacular
Literally,
trade.
10 seconds. So let's go right back to the 5-minute chart. Okay. Here is your 2 o'clock bar. Where are we? Got to get to today. There is your 2 o'clock bar. Right there. There is your 1-minute reversal. On that 5-minute bar, guys, we went from, if we got in at 18 to 46, 28 points. Boom. Here's our next trading setup, guys and girls. Okay. Now we were looking maybe to enter into a trend trade because we went all the way down. When we're looking to get into a trend trade, we want to enter on our 9 and our 15 EMA. And again, we teach you every single one of these. Today, I made $525.37. Mwah, I love it. We hit our 15 EMA right here at 75.53. We rejected that immediately and went down 14 points. Yowza. Our next resistance level was this 30 EMA. We hit that 30 EMA and went down 8 points. Our next resistance was the 65 EMA. We hit the 65 EMA. We went like 6 points above it and went down 20 points. No trade, no trade. Set up for a trend trade. We could have got into trend trade here at 75.51, and we went down 50 points from there. Here's your trend. Boom, 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 boom. Never got a fall from moving average trade again. Okay. And this is when the market closed. Now, we have had a huge reversal from when the Fed made their announcement. We made a low of 74.73, and we are now trading at 75.60. So we're up 100 points off the morning lows. 100 points off the morning lows. So what I'd be looking for now, okay, and I have no trades now. Look how many times we tested this 200 EMA. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. The only good trade would have been the first time we hit it. This could be setting up for what we call a momentum trade now. If we break above this 200 EMA, okay, where's my next resistance? Well, I have 75.91, right? That is up 40 points from here. This is where I want to change time frames. Let's see if we have anything between 75.60 and 75.90. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Ooh, look at that. I got 75.74. That's up 13 points from here. I'm making that trade every time. It's more than a 10-point move to hit that level. So I had to switch, okay, to my 15-minute chart to find another resistance level. That's my 200 EMA. Boom. I will put an order out there right now. 75.74. So here we go. I'll show you guys the order. Okay, here is my Apex account. Boom. I have 2 ES contracts to sell at 75.74. That will get executed if we hit the 200 EMA. Boom. If I get in 2 contracts and I make 2 points on that 2 contracts, I just made $200. So everything that we do is just based on our technical analysis. Let's look at a 30-minute chart and see what we got. 30-minute chart is also 75.74. I have 2 levels, guys. 15-minute chart, 75.74. 30-minute chart, 75.74. Boom. I would be aggressive there. On my run of my regular accounts, I'm selling 6 contracts here. And if I sell 6 contracts, okay, and I make 1 point, that's $300. I make 2 points, that's $600. That's what I would look to do. I'd look to do my full 6 contracts, try to get 2 points out of it, and put $600 in the bank. Boom. I know this makes it look simple. Always a stop loss, Raphael. My stop loss would be based on the ATR, which is 5 points. Okay? 5 points. Always a stop loss on every single trade that we do. We're selling at 74 because we're expecting a rejection based on our 30-minute 65 EMA. Moving averages go in order of strength, guys and girls. 9's the weakest, 15 a little stronger, 30, 65, 200. Okay? ES is $50 a point per contract. Yes. Yes. So the moving averages get stronger in strength as we go further away. So we go to that 30-minute, 1-hour chart, and we also have our 30-minute, right? We have 3 technicals at 75.74. Boom. I'll keep it on one chart. Okay. Since it has passed the 30 EMA, next one's coming up 65 EMA, stronger chance for a reversal. Well, we're about to pass our 200 EMA. I would look to buy this now if we can break above the 200 EMA. That's what we call a momentum trade. We go to a 1-minute chart. Look how many times we tested this high. Price action, price action, price action, price action. Eventually, we're going to bust through that level if it keeps going like that. Thinkorswim does not have a copy trader, but we have copy traders on Tradeovate, on Ninja. And by the way, guys and girls, we walk you through every single platform. What Ninja, we show you how to do bracket orders and stop orders. Tradeovate, stop orders and bracket orders. All this stuff, we walk you through every step of the way. All right. And again, Wealth charts, you can use most of these indicators, Ted. The only thing you'll never get from wealth charts is our built-in risk management. Built-in risk management, which nobody has, and we will never give to anybody. This is only going to be for people who buy our course. Guys, you want to trade gold? Okay, here's gold. I have a $200 risk. I can't even trade it. I got to go to MGC. Okay, I'm trading the micros. I can trade 3.5 contracts, 6-point stop. That's my $200 loss. Ooh, I want to trade Bitcoin. All right, anyone like trading Bitcoin? Okay, Bitcoin. I could trade 27 contracts with a 75-point stop and risk $200. Gold. I want to trade gold. This is insane. I love this so much. You just set your maximum loss. It tells you what you can do. Okay, gold. I can't even trade a half a contract in gold. So I got to go to the MGC. Oh, there we go. I can trade 3 contracts with a 6-point stop. Boom. This is one of the greatest things that we've ever done. Scotty spent 50 hours coding this thing. It's insane. All right, here's my question to everybody here. How many people in this room have paid to try to learn how to trade? Some form of education. Give me some ones. And tell me the amount of money that you have spent. Someone type in some amount of money. 500, 3,000, 200, 1,000. I'm in 3 discords, $1,500, $3,000, $1,500. Way too many, 6,000. We have people who have gone to online trading academy that have spent $30,000, right? Okay.
And still don't know how to trade.
No clue. I'm going to show you guys our course now. What we're doing, we've never done this before, okay? Check this out. Our futures course, guys and girls. This is our futures course. It's $299. And we are adding the risk management part of it for free. So you are getting this tonight, okay? Included, that risk management automatically in this $299. We are doing this for Apex, all right? We're doing this for Apex.
And the course was made for Apex. The course is incredibly Apex synergy. I mean, it's just, it's all about it. So that's the exciting part.
Guys, this is a one-time payment. You never have to give us another dime. And we have payment plans for this. $30 a month, okay? That is our futures course. That is it. You never pay. You want to know what's included in this, guys? If it's in Canadian dollars, Ted, we will work it out so you don't have to pay that giant tax, okay? We work that out. All right. This includes, guys and girls, everything that we talked about tonight. It includes the risk management course. It includes 6 hours of lessons. It includes Ken's psychology course. It includes Fibonacci's. It includes psychology. It includes 6 hours of live trading every Tuesday and Thursday night from 6 p.m. Eastern Time to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and lifetime mentorship every Thursday night with me and Peter and the gang at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trust me when I tell you, okay? No one is making money at Wall Street Global Trading Academy selling this course for $300. This is not how we're making our money. Anyone will tell you that I make 100 times more money trading than I do selling this course, okay? We have a lot of mouths to feed. We take care of a lot of people. This is a $2,000 course, guys and girls. No question about it. Anywhere else you go and have your hand held for the rest of your trading career and have accountability by us, we're here, guys and girls.
And guys, the bottom line is you realize we have a VIP. Roman will help you set up your charts just so they look like David and the teams. There's nowhere else where you get a VIP concierge service like that with coaching and mentoring.
We are not Instagram scammers, okay?
Is that what someone said?
If we were Instagram camels, this would be $29.99. And I bet you we'd sell a crap load of courses. Because sometimes people see and they say it's so cheap and they say, oh, it's got to suck. This will be the best investment you ever make in your life if you want to learn how to trade futures.
And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want
your money back. Okay.
I just want to correct somebody. Somebody thought it's $299 plus $30 a month. No, it's $299 one-time payment. If you choose the payment plan, it's only $30 a month. That's the payment plan.
I love
but
Vic.
It's a one-time.
Vic, you guys are old. What happens if you die? You're going to have this recording forever if we die.
I died 3 times already. I'm already on my fourth life. But you look at me. Forget about it.
We already have replacement plans in place, guys and girls. Okay. We have 3 mentors that'll work with you one-on-one on anything that you want to talk about. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I hate doing the
You
I
know
hate
what?
doing the
We don't need to look.
if
We don't need
guys,
to
if you
oversell it.
want, all right, let me talk about the boot camp for a couple minutes. If you want futures, stocks, and options, we have that also. Okay. If you want futures, stocks, and options, we have that also. Right. The boot camp is pretty cool. Okay. After 6 hours of no, you have the course forever.
It's your course.
Yes, the risk management is included now. This is no longer $200. It's included in this course, and this course. Okay. Yes, included, guys and girls. Stocks, options, and futures. Okay. If you want $4.99, stocks, options, and futures. The $6.99, the most expensive one we have, is because we include a boot camp where we go over the entire course live in real time with me, with Ken, with Kenny, with Scotty, with Peter. We give you 80 hours of live instruction in that boot camp. 80 hours of live instruction.
Everybody learns differently. Some people learn online. Some people need to be in person in the boot camp, and the boot camp is extraordinary, right? That is just will blow your friggin' mind.
Yeah, you can upgrade, guys. If you only want the futures course, you can upgrade to the boot camp for another $200. So the whole thing will cost you $4.99, and you will get that boot camp for 80 hours.
Boot camp is 1 week a month.
We do it once a month. Our next boot camp happens to be next week, guys and girls, but I will caution you, okay? Do not think about coming into that boot camp until you have gone through the course a couple of times or you are a more experienced trader. We want you to get the most out of the boot camp you possibly can. So if you're thinking about the boot camp, okay, we do it once a month. You can always upgrade. But if you're just beginning, if you're just starting how to learn this, don't just buy this course and upgrade for the $200 and come into the boot camp. You won't get what you need out of it. Okay? You won't get what you need out of it. Boot camp is all online, just like we're doing right now, Ted. It's live. It's all online, what we're doing. Nothing we ever do is recorded except for the courses. Okay? I've wanted to do this for a while, but it was one-time payment for someone showing up every day for 2 years, but still not profitable and limited account where our money is total crap. A monthly is a blessing. There you go. Okay. 100%. Yeah, guys, again, look at the prices. Does anyone think this is expensive? I mean, come on. This is included, guys. Everything is included. Yes, listen to me. This is now included in every one of our classes, everybody. This is included. This is included. This is included. This is included. Okay? That is included.
There is no monthly fee. The course is $300. That gives you the futures course and the risk management course together.
There is no recurring fee. This is a one-time thing. When we're in the boot camp, we trade live. Yes. Trade live.
Yes,
all the courses are recorded, but you get us on slow markets on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Okay.
You get a live Q&A on Thursday night with all of the students together. You get a Zoom invite from 5 to 6:30 on Thursday night. You can come in, talk about your failures, your successes, all that. Guys, you realize you're not talking to 2 guys who have been doing this for 2 years and suddenly became like whiz kid traders. I've been doing this for 137 years and Dave's been doing it for 40. So just realize that I'm still trading on the floor every day and Dave has been a teacher for more than 30 years. So this is not, your grandfather's stock market, and it's surely not your grandfather's course. This is something that separate from everybody else out there. So
guys,
look, we hope you join us. If not, we love you, and I hope you learned something really good.
That a lot of people are scamming people out there.
Yeah, there's big scam.
This is the furthest thing from that it could possibly be. Okay, the deal is going to be good throughout this whole weekend, guys. The deal will be good until Monday. All right. I know a lot of people have questions about the course, guys. Here's the bottom line: buy the course. Great. We'd love to welcome to your family. welcome you to our family. And that's what everybody is here, is family. That's what it is. We treat our people like family. I love every single person in my private trading room. I have personal relationships with a lot of people that are in my trading room. We get email after email after email telling people that they're taking money, that we've changed their lives, everything. It's just, we love doing what we do. And I get emotional about it because we have at least five single moms that are in our trading room. Okay.
That's what we know about. We've changed their life.
That and they're making $100 a day or two. And I'm sorry, I get emotional. They're making $100 a day or $200 a day. They're taking care of their children. They're doing things that they would not be able to do. It's just it gets me. That's the bottom line. Trading room, I wouldn't even worry about yet, guys. The trading room is completely separate from this. Okay. If you already own the course, Shannon, go look at your course tomorrow, and the risk management is going to be in there. You're getting it for free. You can always upgrade to any other course at any time. You do not have to pay $299, then $499, and then $699. Absolutely not. Okay. No, boot camp is a one-shot deal. Access is forever. Mentorship is forever. Tuesdays and Thursday night slow markets is forever. Okay. Look, if you want everything, stocks, options, futures, I'm going to make this $100 cheaper tonight too. All right. We'll make this $600 for everything. Roman will give you a discount code. All right. And we'll make that $600. Okay. If you want to retake the boot camp, yes, you have to keep signing up for that. Why, guys and girls? Because we pay people that are in that boot camp that are working 50, 60 hours. They got to get paid for their time. I don't even get any of that money. But Ken and Kevin and Scotty, who are putting their blood, sweat, and tears in this, everybody's got to get paid for their time. So that's why we have to keep charging for the boot camp if you aren't doing it. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're going to give away some more free accounts.
And we don't teach Forex, but you need to understand that anything you can put a chart to can be used with our program. That's the bottom line. 600 for the ultimate. 600
for the ultimate.
It's normally
$699 at 600. You want to negotiate? 590, 610. It includes all the indicators. It includes everything that we talked about. It includes, I can't even tell you what it includes. Whatever. You do it for 500.
Sorry. Right. Now it's 700.
Roman, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
What? No. No, you're not.
I'm doing it.
No, you're not doing it.
Roman, let's make the ultimate $500 for tonight and give everybody $200 off.
Till midnight. Oh, my God.
How about that?
You're killing me.
Okay? Don't yell at me, Peter. Everybody hear that? We'll do the ultimate for $500 tonight. And Roman will walk you through how to do it. All right?
Stand by, guys. I will be updating the code right now.
You're gonna have to, if you get it for 500, you got to go out to dinner with Roman, though. That's the catch.
We're gonna give you the code. We're gonna show you how to do it. Okay. Okay. I want Roman to come on and explain to you guys exactly how to buy the course and stuff. And then before we leave, I'm gonna have Peter give away 10 more accounts. Don't yell at me for that either, Peter.
All right. Okay.
And yeah, Robert, you got to give him a reach around too.
No disrespect. Anyway, just so everybody knows, every course comes with a money back guarantee. Every course comes with a payment plan. Okay, every course comes with Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the Thursday is a Q&A. We didn't mention this. The Q&As that we've been doing since we started this 6 years ago are in the archives. So when you buy the course, you are going to have an archive with hundreds and hundreds of hours. Every question that's been asked by every student for the last 6 years and answered by us is in there, sorted by subject matter. You're sitting at home at 2 a.m. studying the course, and you have a question. You can go in there, and I guarantee someone asked it before, and we answered it. And it's in a recording in the archives. It's all about content, ladies and gentlemen. The content is there. The live content on Q&As, the live content in the archives is absolutely unbelievable. It's all about information. Information is gold. right? Having a question and not being able to get it answered is the problem, okay? That's the whole thing. That's what we do. We give you think about that. Thousands of students who have asked every question that you're thinking of now. It's in the archives and answered. Okay. And there's a recording and you have it in there. So, I mean, it's unbelievable. Plus the personal interaction with David, with me on Thursday nights, all that stuff. That's the difference. Online Trading Academy, it's $25,000. It's an online course. You never hear from them again, and they don't care if you actually know how to trade. We actually will get you on a phone, on a Zoom with Roman, and he'll help you set up your chart so that by the time you're ready to trade, your charts look like Dave's charts. Your charts look like Kevin and Ken's charts and Scotty. That's the difference. That's that VIP concierge service that you get for $300, $500, and then a boot camp when you are ready. That's unheard of. It's incredible. If you want to learn to trade and get paid to trade and hang out with us and have accessibility and funding from Apex, that's what we're offering here. We don't need to sell ourselves anymore to you. If that's what you want and you want to learn to trade and get into this, this is your time.
Thank you, Derek. We appreciate it. We don't have a Discord, guys and girls. I don't like Discord. It brings in a lot of bad elements. I just don't like it. We can talk about the private trading room. Roman, put my email up there. If I'm already in futures course, to the upgrade to the ultimate. If I'm already in the futures course, does the upgrade to the ultimate have a discount too? Well, here, if you pay $300, Ralph, and you want the ultimate, we'll give it to you for the extra $200. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Roman, guys, don't go anywhere. As soon as Roman finishes here, we're going to give away 10 more accounts. Okay? All right. How do we watch a replay? It'll be up on our website. Okay. How do we... Courses just indicators that teach you how to take which trade. No, it's not just indicators. Come on. We show you exactly when your trade set up and what to do. Was there a link for the code? We're getting that done right now. Do we get one-on-one trading? No, but you get 80 hours in a boot camp. Okay. And we do offer one-on-one trading once you get in. All right. Roman, can you please take the screen? And there's a ton of people that don't know how to sign up. Best course for beginning guys and girls. I'll be honest with you. Just sign up for the futures course if you're just learning. Yes. If you don't know anything at all, just sign up for the futures course. Okay. And you're getting the risk management and you're getting the slow markets and you're getting everything else. That's fine. You can always upgrade. Roman, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
People
working here on the back end.
Signing up. They're not seeing the code. My email, Matt, can you post? If I'm already in the futures course, does the upgrade to the ultimate have a discount? Yes. Roman, you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Anyone who already has a course, they can upgrade from $299 for another $200 and get the ultimate.
$200 upgrade, and they get the ultimate. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
And we're giving the ultimate for $500 tonight with the discount code.
Yeah, guys, I have the new discount. Yes, I got the new discount
come
code.
On now and share his screen, guys, and walk you through exactly how to buy the course with the payment plan, with the discount, how to eventually upgrade to a boot camp if you want. He's going to walk you through the whole thing. Do not leave. When he's done, we're going to give away 10 more accounts. Take it away, Roman.
All right. Let me share my
Roman,
screen
do
here.
not finish until every person has ordered the course who wants to.
Yep.
Understood, Dave. I will be here. We'll be
He'll
here.
be there till midnight. Okay.
I will be here until the market opens.
We're going to give away 10 accounts after this, guys, to 10 different people. Yep. So don't leave. Even if you're not buying anything, don't leave. Roman, are we on YouTube?
Yes, we are streaming on YouTube. Yes, we are.
Can they hear us or see us?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Can we post in there?
Yes, Matt has been posting in there. Yes.
All right. Let's also do let's tell how many people are in there, Roman, about?
Like 200 plus.
All right,
let's give out some
They're having a good time over there too.
let's give out some just for YouTube.
Let's tell them we're giving them 10 free accounts also, Matt. Okay, 10 free accounts for YouTube. Tell them not to go anywhere. 10 more for the people that are here. Okay.
Gotcha.
Boom. Roman, take the screen because I got to use
All
the
right,
webinar.
guys, can I get some ones? Do you see my screen?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, they
How
see
come I
my
don't see
screen.
it? Hold on. I don't
Yeah,
see
they
it.
do. They are. They're seeing it, Dave. You're
All right,
good.
good. I'm
That's
not.
it.
I'm using the
You
voice.
should
I'll
see
be
the
back in a couple
website. You
minutes.
guys, maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm seeing Dave's screen, but you should be
Roman, how
seeing
do I get
mine.
on YouTube?
That's
Uh,
the
I send you a link. Matt,
David,
can you
I
send him
just
a
popped
link?
over on YouTube.
Matt, send me a
Roman,
link. I just want to say hello. Go ahead, Roman. You take
yeah.
the screen.
All right, you guys should see my screen, right? It's on the website. So, this is our website. You will click on enroll now. Once you are here, like David has said, the risk management course, the $200 risk management course, is now included in our all of the packages. So that is future, standard, and ultimate. Okay, we are bringing the risk management into our standard, into our all of our course, into our each of the programs that we offer. Okay, so uh, we in all of these we include slow markets, as David said. Slow markets is you are live trading after hours, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when the future markets open with Scotty. David's there as well. Okay. Um, that is absolutely unbelievable experience, and that is included in each of these packages. So, okay. Then we have the lessons plans. Okay, the futures course is 6 hours. The standard course that comes with stocks and options, that is a 10-hour lesson or 10-hour lessons. Okay, that includes stocks, options, and swing trading. Okay. Then the ultimate course. Are you guys with me? Okay. The ultimate course includes all of what I just said, the futures and standard, plus the boot camp. What is the boot camp? Boot camp is what I call where you study and then it's like flight school. Okay. That is at your choice, at your convenience. When you are ready, you can enroll into the boot camp course. We have it once a month. Okay. Most of the time it's at the end of the month. Okay. And that is a full week starting from the morning from market open or pre-market, okay, in the trading room with David, with the other students. Um, you're watching how David starts trading the market, how he preps for it. But then after, as the market slows down, we start teaching the course, the full course, the futures course, the standard course with the stocks and with the stocks and options. Okay, the psychology that what Kevin just went over. Ken went over. Okay, the full curriculum of all of the courses are taught live. And what does that also mean? That means that if you have a question during the lecture, you ask David, you ask the other instructors. Okay, I don't understand. Can you review? Okay, during that time too, you are still watching the market, and if you have a question about the market, you will ask. You're more than welcome to ask your questions about, is this a trade setup? Am I reading the chart correctly? Okay. So this is, so you're on Zoom just like now, and you're fully engaged with our course, with the curriculum in the trading room. It is an absolutely unbelievable experience. Now, in addition to that, I also want to talk about the mentorship course, the mentorship, which is included in each of these packages. Okay, the mentorship is we meet every Thursday after market closing, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and this is where we all come. We all come together, and David and Peter and the other instructors are there to answer your questions about the
Hey,
market and
Roman,
also yes.
one sec. I see your screen on YouTube, but is everyone seeing it in the webinar?
Yeah, they should be.
Give me
Yeah,
some ones.
everyone's.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, Roman. Go ahead.
Yep.
I'm just having some fun with YouTube.
Good. So mentorship class is when we all come together every Thursday, okay, and we are there to answer your questions about the course. We review the course. We really go really deep into it of answering your questions. One of the best parts for me that I really like about mentorship is the psychology, because everyone's in a different stage in learning how to do this, and it's a
Roman,
great
one
time.
sec.
Yes.
What is the discount code for the ultimate course?
It is $200. Okay. $200.
All right,
So,
YouTubers, that's the discount for the ultimate course. Okay.
yep. And
Bro, I'm
so,
more
yeah.
concerned with you telling people how to how to buy the course than I am what's in the courses. They
All right.
already know.
Let's move forward. Great.
Get people who want. I got a ton of people telling me, Roman, how do I buy the course?
Guys, I got you. All right. So once you decide which course you want to go with, we're going to go with the Ultimate because the Ultimate has the promo code. All right. Guys, it's just like any other order. Okay. If you ordered something before, you are going to start off with your email address. You're going to put in your address here. Then I highly suggest you checking off the I agree to receive instructional and promotional emails. Why? Because we are always sending you emails, links, special events. We have meetups. There are times when the markets gets a little too wild. David's like, hey, we need to have an emergency meeting, get everyone in the on Zoom, and we're going to talk about what's happening in the market. So make sure you check that off. All right. Now, we have many methods of making this payments. Okay, so the first one is PayPal. Click on the PayPal button; it will take you to your account. You could process there. We have Apple Pay. Okay. Next, if you want to use your standard credit card, no problem. Fill in your number here, expiration date, security code. Okay. We have the next step here. If you want to go with a payment plan, no problem. All right. We have Camilla, and then we have Afterpay. Okay. If you want to just see, and then this will open up another page, and that will go through another process. There you could just roughly, if you really want to go with 12 months, that'd be $60 a month. $60 a month with 6.99% APR. All right, but
Roman,
if you want to, yes,
how do I make the upgrade to the ultimate if I already have the futures?
please email me with that. That I will send you a link. We'll get that going for you. Okay, and we'll because we have a promo code, so just send me an email because that has to be you need a special checkout link for that. All right, guys. David is moving the markets here for me. Okay, he's moving. This is what happens, guys.
Ralph, just send Roman an email, wsgta.com at
Yep.
gmail.com. And Roman,
All
let's
right.
get that posted here for anyone. Guys, if you can't figure this all out tonight and you still want to do something, okay, just email Roman.
Yeah.
But he's going to keep going here. Don't leave.
Yeah,
We're giving away 20 more accounts. Don't leave.
Yep. By the way, there's the promo code for the ultimate. Only the ultimate $200. It'll take off $200 off the course, guys. I don't know what other course you would want to do. This is a $500 course with boot camp, with live trading on slow markets. All right, you're getting the risk management because I don't know. David's just giving it away,
Thanks, sir.
guys. He really wants to help everyone out here. All right, and this is the time to join. I don't know when we've never even done this before. All
No, we
right,
don't.
back to checking out. Now, I want to say something really important here. Okay, you have your payment plans, billing address, international students, customers. Please make sure you fill this out correctly. Okay, make sure you put in your full name, just like what it says on your credit card or your bank card. Okay, now make sure you're also the next step is you're choosing the right country or region. Okay, because it will not process. Okay, we are using Stripe. They're very strict about making sure the credit cards link up with what is on the address. So make sure you are choosing what country you're from. That brings me to another point here. Okay, if you need a payment plan, okay, and you are out of the country, please send me an email because I will help you with a payment plan, or David and Peter helps you with a payment plan. So if you need a payment plan, send me a payment plan. Send me an email with the course that you're interested in, and we will send you a special link for a payment plan. That would be a monthly payment plan. Yep, we'll get you enrolled. No problem. All right. So once again, and then the next final step here. All right. Coupon code is $200. Hit apply. It will take off $200. Guys, this does not happen. I don't know, what are we doing here, but it's $200 off, $499. You're getting everything that you see on the website plus more. All right. Sign up. Take this now. Okay. Okay. Any questions about checkout?
couple of things, Roman. Okay, a couple of things. Guys, I posted my personal email, dgreen927@yahoo.com. Okay. If anyone has any questions about anything else, Roman is wsgta.com@gmail.com. If anyone has any questions, okay. If I have a $299 program, do I pay the $500 for the ultimate? No, you're only going to pay the $200 difference, Louisiana, but you have to email Roman and he will set you up with that. Okay. So here, let's make this very clear, guys. Okay. Let me make this clear. If you already have any of our courses and now you want to upgrade to the ultimate, send Roman an email. Anyone have any questions about that? Okay. You have any course, you want to upgrade to the ultimate with that big discount, send Roman an email. Good. That's done. Okay. If you are a student and you need a discount, send Roman an email. We will take care of you. Okay.
Students, make sure you send me an email from your student email account, okay? Not private, an EDU email account. So that's how we verify you're a student, okay? Please.
Let's make it as easy possible on Roman because he's obviously, he probably won't be able to sleep until late August.
Roman's email. All right, we posted Roman's email again. The only tier on sale is the ultimate, guys and girls. That is correct. Everything else is so cheap.
You can't do anything.
We can't. I'm guys. Peter is screaming at me behind the screens for giving away the shop already. Okay. All right. If you sent Roman an email, guys, please be patient. We're still here. Yes.
Yeah, guys.
Mark, the risk management course. We recommend a trade journal. Yes, we have it. It's in there. We give you one. There isn't anything that isn't any of these courses.
You don't have to purchase indicators. It comes with the course,
it's all taught in the course.
It's all in the course. Why, you guys?
First of all, guys and girls, this is the first time we got to be honest with you guys. We have 4,000 people that registered tonight. Okay, something got screwy with our Zoom, and people were getting told they couldn't get in when we only had like 700 people here. That's why we had to open up the YouTube. So we're going to do this again, especially for Apex. Okay. When we get all our Zoom problems straightened out. So we're living and learning as we go here. We're giving away 10 accounts in the trading room, and we're giving 10 accounts in the YouTube. Okay? Does anybody need any help with buying the course if they want to? How you access the indicators for trading route, Jeff?
I can bring that up right now.
Course. It's one button that'll automatically set up your trading view charts.
You guys want to see the course? I think it's time to share the course. I mean, let me show you guys what it looks like.
I don't want to see
it. You don't want to see it. Guys, here's the course. Here's the layout, okay? I highly recommend everyone to start with complete future trading course from setup to strategy, okay? Start with this, please. All right? Let's take a look at it. Okay. This
Roman,
is
let people look at it for a minute. All right. I'm tired. It's enough. It's 10 o'clock. Guys, the course is just incredible. It's insane. Everything is laid out. Here's the bottom line, guys. Anyone who sets up the course, who buys our course tonight, we're going to see you tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to see you in slow markets at 6 o'clock. So anybody who buys the course tonight, we're going to see you tomorrow night. The links for slow markets and the links for your mentorship is in the resource center in the course that you're going to buy. Okay? It's all there. The course is just spectacular. It's a beautiful thing. Everything's beautiful. Everything is beautiful, man. I got the ultimate. Thank you, Matt. Anyone have any questions about how to buy the course? Roman, put your email again. I'll put it over in YouTube. I know.
I'm good, guys. Trust me. I've been with Dave for a long time. I'm very grateful. He taught me how to trade. It was just an unbelievable time when this happened for me. And David and Peter have really changed my life. So trust me.
Will this work on wealth charts? I think you can get most of our indicators on wealth charts, except for the risk management one. I don't see Kalahana options. Where is Kalahana?
All right. Oh, so you're probably out of country. This only shows up if you're in America. So if you don't see
Okay.
your payment method, you need to email me with the course that you're interested in, and I will send you a link with the payment plan. Okay. So that means Canada, Mexico, all around the world. We can put you on the payment plan. To send me the details with what you want, and I'll send you a link with a payment plan, a monthly payment plan. Yeah, and then you'll be good to go.
Yes, TradingView is perfect for the course. Think or swim with TradingView. Nick needs a miracle. Nick, we hope to get you there. Again, guys, we don't blow smoke up anyone's you know what, okay? All I can tell you guys and everybody who is still here is what we do works. Got to follow all the rules all the time, and you have to put in some work, all right? Don't expect this to come to you in 10 seconds if you're not putting in the work and going through the course and studying and doing all that stuff. You got to meet us halfway, man. It is work, okay? This is not easy. Devon, if you're an absolute beginner, it's fine. This course is for you. It walks you through from the beginning to the end. Tomorrow night, when we get to our mentorship and then slow markets, we will answer any questions that you guys have about futures, all that stuff, everything, okay? If you're not going to be with us after tonight, please take everything that we tried to give you, all right? Because most people are not. We get that, right? We get that. We just try to give people as much useful information as we possibly can, okay? Take it, don't take it. You know what I mean? The course for $299 brings all the indicators, Leonette. Yes. Bottom line, guys, believe it or not, and anybody who knows me and knows Peter knows that we are just honestly trying to reach out and help as many people as we can. That's why the course prices are what they are. We're family. We're trying to help as many people as we can. We know how hard this is to do, right? All right, Roman, I'm giving away 10 in YouTube. All right, all my
Beautiful.
YouTube people, I'm giving away 10 courses. You're going to have to send Roman an email. WSGTA. Roman, you're going to be busy for a month.
I mean, guys, please bear with me. I will get to your emails. I will fall asleep at the desk, but it's okay. So just bear with me. I will respond to your emails. I promise.
Okay, listen to me, guys. Stop posting your names. I'm going to give 10 people an account. Student discount. Send Roman an email. We will give you a student discount. Okay, 100%.
Not 100% off. Not
in the
100%
webinar, guys.
off.
Chill for a minute. I'm going to do 10 in YouTube. Peter's going to do 10 over here, okay? All right, for my YouTube guys, 10 accounts coming up. Roman, keep track of how many I'm giving away. First account on YouTube is going to, and don't ask me why I'm picking this name, but I love it, D Roman 31. Are you here, D Roman 31? D Roman 31, D Roman 31. Gravedigger, what's up? Is D only answer now if you're here. D Roman 31. Are you here? Going once. D Roman, stop posting. D Roman going twice. Yeah, I'm just picking random names. Okay, D Roman is not here. Our next winner is going to be Lou Dave. Are you here? Lou Dave. Are you here, Lou Dave? Lou Dave, Lou Dave. Stop posting in YouTube so I can see if you, Dave, is here. If you guys stop posting, we can get to this a little quicker in YouTube. Stop posting, stop posting, stop posting, stop posting. Stop posting. YouTube, stop posting. YouTube, stop posting. Stop posting me. Anyone who
Dave, I
posts
wrote
me,
it down.
what?
I wrote it down. So if they email me, I'll give it to them.
Okay, our next winner, number 3, is going to be, D Roman's here. Good. It's K Fox. Are you here, number 3? It's K Fox. Are you here? It's K Fox. It's K Fox. Got you, D Roman. Is K Fox here? Is K Fox here? Is K Fox here? It's a Fox is here. Send Roman an email. How many is that, Roman?
3.
3. Okay, here we go.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank God Almighty.
Our next winner is going to be Eduardo Santana. Eduardo Santana, are you here? Eduardo Santano. Eduardo Santano going once. Eduardo Santano going twice. We got you, Foxy. Eduardo is not here. Boy, I can't give him away. Our next winner is going to be Lou Dave. Lou Dave, are you here? Lou Dave, stop posting. You son of a guns. Okay, Lou Dave is here. Stop posting. Our next winner is going to be Universe Salty Trendy. Universe Salty Trendy. You are our next winner. How many is that, Matt? Matt, Roman?
5.
Okay, our next winner is going to be, I just called you Universe Salty Trendy. Send Roman an email. Our next winner is going to be George Kahani. George Kahani, you are number 6. George Kahani, our next winner is going to be AP 12873. That is 7, right, Roman?
Yep.
Our next winner is going to be Whiskey River Rain. You are number 8, Whiskey River Rain. Number 9 is going to be Louianne Rogers Me. Louianne Rogers Me. Louianne Rogers Me. There you go, Louianne. You are number 9. And number 10 is going to be Zany L. Prasala. You are number 10. YouTube guys, we will not see you on Friday for our regular meeting. The markets are closed. We'll see you bright and early on Monday morning when we have YouTube. I want to thank everybody on YouTube. A bunch of you have signed up for the course. We will see you tomorrow night.
Did we give
Roman,
out stuff for
email
YouTube?
again in YouTube.
Did we give out freebies for YouTube?
No,
yet?
not yet. I'm getting rid of YouTube first, and then I'm going to come over there. YouTube, you don't have to go. You can hang out because Pete's going to wrap this whole thing up in a little bit too. All right. Now everybody will stop posting. Okay. Jurgalik, you never win anything. I'm giving you an account, Jurgalik. Send Roman an email. You just want an account. How's that? All right, Jurgalik. Boom. Roman, I'm going to post it one more time, guys and girls. WSGTA.com, shift@gmail.com. That is Roman's email. That's what you're sending it to. There you go.
And it's the only way.
I know. We try. Okay, Pete.
Yeah.
Your turn. Pick 10 people that are in the webinar. Hold on before you do that.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, everybody, for coming here tonight. I hope you took a little something out of this. We love you guys. Let's hope today is the worst trading day we ever have and tomorrow's a better day. Look for trend trades tomorrow, guys and girls, because usually the day after the Fed is when we get something that can go in one direction for a long period of time. So keep that in mind.
It's the S&P rebalance. The S&P rebalance tomorrow.
And we got the rebalance. I will be with you guys on YouTube back on Monday. Okay, we will not have this problem again with Zoom. I think we were missing like 600 people who couldn't get in. Our fault. Live and learn. You know, we're a little technology challenged.
No, it was Zoom. We'll be dealing with Zoom, but we'll be back on YouTube. So
we're going to do another one of these in a couple of weeks, guys, because at least 1,000 people who wanted to be here could not be here. So we'll do another one of these in a couple of weeks. We'll give away a bunch more free accounts. Okay, love you guys. Let's hope the worst day we ever have. Tomorrow's a better day. I say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Pete's going to give away 10 more accounts. Pete's going to wrap it up. Green Jeans is out of here like Vladimir. Overski and outski. Peace and loves to all.
Let's go. I got everybody covered. Let's check it out. Everybody ready? Let's go.
we don't see you, Pete. We're looking at your kitchen counter.
Oh, hold it. Sorry about that. Why can't I be seen here? What's going on here? That's weird. Stop with that. Where am I? Why am I not? That's some weird shit. Why can't I? All the Why is that? That's weird. Okay, let's check this out. There you go. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so let's give out some more stuff here. Let's go, let's go. We got chat. I need the list of the participants in this thing here. Let's go. Participants. Let's go. Okay. Why? What the heck? All right,
Yeah, we see you,
everybody.
Pete. We're good.
I know. I got that. That's fine. I just got to find out where all the characters are so I can pick some names here. Okay.
Panelists.
What?
Yeah, look for the panelists
I know I can't find
list.
them. Panelists, where are they? Jesus. I see participants. I don't see
Yeah.
panelists.
Oh, okay. That's on my end. Sorry.
Hold on a minute. Give me 2 seconds. I'll figure it out. God, it's not easy. Okay, let's go. We got Mark Gervais. Mark Gervais, are you in the house? Mark Gervais in the house. Give me a 1, give me a 2. Let's go. No? All right. How about Vonda Dye? Vanda Vonda Dye. Are you here? Are you here? Let's go. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right. They're not here. Julius Burgess. Julius Burgess in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Send to hosts and panelists. Let's go. Send to. All right. We got Richard Perez. Richard Perez, are you here? None of these people are acknowledging, right, Rome?
Well, they keep flooding the chat, so it's a little hard to see.
Oh,
But
okay. Fine.
listen, just go through it. I'm writing them down, and
Okay, guys, so stop, please. Guys, do me a favor. Stop flooding the chat. It's not going to get you anywhere. All right, let's go. We've got Rolf Reisenlaner. Rolf Reisenlaner, give me a 1. Give me a 1. Let's go. Are you here?
yeah,
Okay, we got him. Jonah Zeitlin. Jonah Zeitlin, get a free account. Are you here?
got it.
Okay, what about Lizzie Liz? Lizzie Liz and the Fuzzy Bunch. I love it. Lizzie Liz, are you here?
Got it.
Cool. Surika Day Clerk. Surika Day Clerk. Are you here?
Got it.
How about Jacqueline Insay Chase? Are you here? And the last one.
Got
Let's
it.
go. We got 3
Yes.
more. Julia Mazel. Mayzel. Julia, are you here?
Got it.
All right. That's how many? Let's say May Q Lore. May Q. Are you here? And I got one more, Michelle Bariga. Michelle Bariga, are you here? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, we got to get a...
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah.
We got to get a couple of men. I'm sorry about that, everybody. How about James Akinsara? James Akinsara. Yes, no, maybe? And then we've got Paolo Mark Popescu, and that's the last one. We good on that one, Ro?
Yep.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to close this up and wrap it up, everybody. Please. We hope you enjoyed this. We hope you learned a little bit of something. If you hang out, become part of the family, check out the course. You're never going to get a better price. You're never going to get that kind of VIP concierge service that we give. Money back guarantee, payment plan, all that. You have choices of the futures course that's coming with risk. You've got the other one, the 500, that's usually 700. Crazy giveaway for that. You've got the archives. You've got money back guarantees. You've got payment plans. You've got Thursday night live with me and Dave and the team. I mean, there's nobody else that does what we do, especially with 100 years of experience in the game. Personal service, personal concierge, hold your hand Thursday nights, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever. The course is accessible, it's affordable, it's fun. You get to hang out with us on Thursday nights. If you want to learn to trade, get paid to trade, Apex is offering the accessibility and funding. They are the best. They are our preferred trading platform. We love them. We partnered with them. The course we made, the futures course, which is $300, that now comes with the risk management, is all about Apex. That's what we're talking about. We want accessibility and funding. Wall Street Global Trading Academy, David Green will teach you to trade. Then you get to trade, and then you get paid to trade. That's the bottom line. That's the crazy part of this whole thing. 5 years ago, this would have never been available. Now it is. And then you have people like me and Dave who are going to be sitting there trying to teach you how to trade. It's amazing. Anyway, we love you all. It's been a pleasure. I hope you come and hang out with us. If not, please take what we gave you tonight and, keep working and you'll be a 50% better trader. And that's all I got to say. Is there anybody has anything you want to ask me? One question. I'll give you an ask me anything. One question. My pleasure. Derek, what's up? What's up? Did you expect which outcome? The outcome of the market or the outcome of the webinar? We do these once a month and we love having people show up. The attendance is great. We just are sorry that we didn't get the thousands of people we wanted because the Zoom thing was screwy dooey. But we're going to redo this in a couple of weeks. It's all good. I hope you all bought the course. I hope you all bought something. I hope you all come and hang out with us. We want to inspire and motivate you all to become successful traders. We love the Apex system. We love the Aval account. We love the fact that you guys can learn to trade, and get paid to trade. What a friggin' formula. That's insanity. A couple of years ago, you needed 25 grand to trade. That's been thrown out the door. Then you needed to learn how to trade and you didn't have accessibility and funding. That's out the door. We got Apex. Then you didn't have anybody you could trust to teach you how to trade. You've got David, you've got Scott, Kevin and Ken and me and the team. That never existed before. Okay, so we're going to do this again. We want to make sure that everybody at Apex is happy. They are our partners. We're thrilled to be with them. They are incredible. We're going to start to have market wrap-ups every day. We're going to have market wrap-ups every day on the Apex website, which is going to be me doing my forensic breakdown on a daily and then David's technical analysis version of the day. That's super exciting. We love that part of this thing. So everyone, that's it. Enough selling, enough love. I hope you all join us. It's been great. We're going to be doing this again. We'll give it away. We're always available. We're accessible, right? That's it. I mean, if you want to know what's going on in the market on a daily, I'm on Einstein on Wall Street. I break down the market on a daily basis from a forensic point of view. We love that you're here. I'm out of here. Roman, thanks for all your help. Dave, love you. Maddie, the whole team. Vince, thanks for everything. And go have some fun. Trade the market. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is a major day. Just like today was a massive big sell-off, tomorrow it could be either way. But it's option expiration, Russell reconstitution, right? You've got the Knicks, go Knicks, go Knicks, the ticker tape parade in New York. It's going to be wild and crazy, 5 million people. And then you got Wall Street Global. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. Life's a dream. Have a great night, everybody. Cheers.
Thank you, Peter.
I'm out of here. Thank you all for your help. All right, I'm out of here.
Yep. Guys, does anyone have any questions about checking out? Any problems checking out? I am still here. If you are having a problem checking out, please let me know. One thing I do want to say, if you are having problems checking out, use your phone. If you have an iPhone, go through your phone. Believe it or not, those are more reliable now. If going through the website WSGTA and using your phone to check out, our website's mobile friendly, so use use your phone to check out, and you can use Apple Pay. So that's another option. Okay. What is the process discount code? Yeah, so if you're from Canada, you could use the promo code to check out with the dollar ultimate course $sign 200, and it'll process there. Now, if you need a payment plan, then send me an email with the course that you're interested in, and I'll get you all help. I'll get you the help you need. All right. What is the email percent? Okay, so WSGTA. So I just want to make sure everyone, if you have any questions, make sure if you were going through the payment method, make sure you put in the code, the 200, the promo code in the ultimate course, $200, hit apply, and it will be $4.99. Now, if you made a mistake, please don't worry. I will refund your money, the difference, no problem. It could happen. So I will take care of that for you. If you bought the course earlier and today, I will refund the difference because David did something that that's what he did. So yeah, how many months? Just send me an email and we will work that through for you. Yep. Send me an email. Let me know what course you want though. So we could work something out here for you. Again, we want to make this accessible for everybody because that's what we do. Okay. What is included in the account that I won? So you in the account is the Apex account, Apex trading account. Okay. In the email I will send you, it gives you a little difference. It explains that you qualify for a simulation account with Apex. But I do highly recommend is that we have the course which explains what you do with the Apex account. So, take the course with the Apex account and it will progress you for you to qualify for a real training account with Apex. So it's a free simulation account. That's the prize. But you have to qualify. So
It's an
yep.
evaluation account, my.
Thank you, Scotty. Yes. Yes,
Yeah, no
evaluation
problem.
account.
Yeah, so there's one thing I would add to this for some of these folks. Guys, many of you have seen the way the world is. I met David about a year ago, and I was coming in the futures market, been an options trader a long time. And I just started having conversations. What I'll say is this: some of you might come and ask me why that candle is green. The course is going to teach that. Some of you are going to come to me and say, "Man, I've been trading for years and years and years, and I'm not making this work. I don't understand." The course is going to help you with that. I want you guys to understand that you're not alone anywhere in this. Every Thursday night, while you're working on your course, there is a live mentorship call with David. I will be there, Ken will be there, Roman will be there, Matt will be there, just like tonight was. On the flip side of that, on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, as a member, we're trading the New Zealand session at 6 o'clock until 9:30, and we take the China Open, and then we part ways for the evening. And in that session, bring your questions. I go through the trades we're taking, but basically, I'm going to show you what I'm trading, and you can decide for yourself if you want to participate. But I'm going to explain in detail why I am or why I'm not, and we just have a coffee and a good time. That's what this journey looks like while you go through your course, and it's all included. So when you get into your course, you'll see the slow markets links, you'll see the risk management links, you're going to see the entire course links, and you guys will have access at that point to all of our email addresses. You are not going to do this alone. Roman, I don't think we hit that point, and I think it's important.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, psychology and accountability. Here's what I'll say, Robert. Be careful what you wish for. Psychology part's deep dive, very long. He's brilliant with this. Accountability, we are always going to recommend that you have an accountability partner, and that person may not be a trader. But if you ask for one of us to hold you to account, it's going to occur. So thick skin, because it's only truth. There is no right or wrong. And so if we're helping you analyze and we're helping you grow, I would recommend you guys are well through the course. You've come through some of the mentor videos. You've come to mentorship night overnight, because we don't want it to become a boot camp. But if you're at a point where you've done all of the courses, you're speaking the language, you're identifying, you're executing, and you're getting into management details, one-on-one coaching becomes available to you guys. And you can work with us in your context, and you can do all that becomes available. So think of this as an academy where you're going to come spend some time. And the barrier of entry is $300. Right. And so in that space, I highly recommend you start with psychology and risk management. The rest of the course is laid out in chronological order for a reason. Take it in order, email us with your questions, and think of it like you have not a professor, but somebody you can email your questions to. If it's about the courses, Roman, the rest of us are there. That's that's what I want you guys to understand is that you're not going to buy a course, then go open a book and hope this works out. That is not who David Green is. We have a very large family. I can tell you a lot of things about many of our members' children, their families. This is a place where people come and trade. Just happens to be you'll learn how to if you don't know how to. So I'm off my soapbox a little bit there. For those of you who don't know, I'm Scotty. So you guys will hear me in slow markets. But Roman, I thought I'd kind of put a bow on it
No,
for you
that was
because
great,
of this
Scott. I
whole
really
segment.
appreciate it. I think it's great for everyone to get to know you as well.
Yeah.
Guys, Scotty is just absolutely unbelievable, and he's taken us to a whole new level. So, yeah, definitely.
If you're not having fun, Robert, you're doing it wrong. That's my philosophy. But with that, Roman, I've got some family matters I'm going to attend to.
Absolutely, guys. I'm looking at my mailbox right now. I have some emails to respond. We have new family members, yeah, I got some more work to do here. So thank you all for joining us. This has been unbelievable. This is a good time for us to join us. Summer's here. Our course, you could take it anytime. Take it at the pool. Take it at the beach. Yeah, I hope you join us. If you have any questions, I'm going to post my email address one more time. Uh, and Send me any questions that you have. If you want to join us later, anything, just reach out and we will figure this out for you. Okay. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Let me put that again. WSGTA. Okay, there you go. YouTube members, thank you so much. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties for people that were trying to get in. We will be addressing that and it will not happen again. Trust me on that. All right, guys. It is 10:30. Let's have a good night. Thank you again for joining us and we'll see you at the next one. All right. Thank you so much. Good night.